You mentioned how important Big Brother is for you. How did it go last night from your point of view?
It was good. It's been a very, very, very tough.
Happy with the overnights?
Very happy with the overnights, yeah. It's been a brutal one to pull together, this celebrity one, a very brutal one. I have to say, whoever is leaking the fucking names to the Sun, I'm really, really, really pissed off with you because you're making our jobs very, very, very difficult. I think it's. I've seen tonight's show. I saw it this morning. I think it's going to be absolutely cracking, Big Brother. I have to say, Courtney Stodden and Charlotte from Geordie Shore. I mean, they are great television. Big Brother's very important. I think it was genius of Channel 5 to take it. And I mean, my only concern about it is that it is such a big beast, and we need to manage the big beast because we can't become over-reliant on it. It is not the great, I mean, it is the great white hope in a way, but, you know, one day it will start to fail and tail off. But, you know, I think Channel 5 will have it for a very long time. It may not always be at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. It may move to 11 o'clock. But you don't get rid of something that big without having a number of things up your sleeve to replace it, which is what, obviously, you know, is part of my job. But I did, when I came to 5, I did want to slightly reposition it. And one of the things I talked about in broadcast is intelligence. I do think there's just a general hunger out there for intelligent programming from viewers. So we worked hard on the casting this year and made it a more intelligent cast, a sort of more diverse cast. The age group was much wider. I think branding it was a clever idea. I like the fact that it went slightly more back to basics. And look, it was a very successful summer for us. I was absolutely delighted. I was really delighted with it. And what I love most about it is I had nothing to do with it. I had one meeting with Endemol at the beginning. I said, this is what I feel. And I'd watch it every morning. I very rarely spoke about it because I didn't really have any notes. And I let them get on with it. I'm a great believer in letting people do their jobs. I knew I wanted Emma as the host. They agreed with the idea of that, and I think that repositioned it very nicely. Who doesn't love Emma? You know, girls have crushes on her, gays have crushes on her, I love her, my flatmate loves her. Everybody loves Emma Willis. So putting her in prime time and saying, you know, you are a sort of face of 5. I know she also works for ITV2, but a sort of face of 5 was a great move, and it did very well. But I like to think that it's got a lot more in it, and that we will continue to surprise people and evolve it. The basic premise of People in a House will always be the same. But I think there's a good few years in it yet, because we're significantly up on the last couple of years.